Yeah.
Okay. So you're raising capital and deals are also coming in, but you also are meeting people, and it sounds like you're having some issues managing contacts and conversations.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it comes down to, okay, I need $50,000. I would love to have the category of, I know where to find my $50,000 to $100,000 investors. I know those are the people that have that much money looking to invest. And I'm in the process of hiring a VA so they can help do some of that stuff. Yeah, I was connecting with a few people that kind of do what I do, and they referred me to a company that I'm meeting with on Monday. So having the systems and a VA help me keep track of that stuff, blast out an email. Yeah.
Got it. So what are you currently doing now? Like, how is your process, however fragmented or horrible you want to say it is? Like, what does that look like for you?
Totally. I recently got Go High Level. And so
Okay.
I started that process and learning, and I still have like my 30 or 60-day trial with them. So I get on the Zooms with them and ask them how to do certain things. I want to be able to have my calendar set up. So when I blast out my calendar, all that information is going into Go High Level instead of just my Calendly, then trying to transfer it. And then it doesn't get transferred is what happens.
Yeah.
And so I get on a call, I'll write notes down, and then they get stuck on my notepad. I use text message and a lot of Facebook. So there's different real estate groups that I'm in, and I'll post and say, hey, I have this deal. I need $50,000 for 6 months, and I can get you 15%. So right now, I have a whole bunch of messages, and those are all people that have liquid cash. So I'll just private message some of them until I find someone. The problem is I have all of those leads that are in the messenger, but I've never responded. I didn't put their information in. So between the system and a VA is really what I need.
Got it. So you just started your Go High Level trial. How's that been for you? Like, are you completely overwhelmed and frustrated with the Zooms and the support that you're getting from them?
Yeah. There's just so many options, and it just takes time learning it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like making it. And I'm like, so that's one aspect, is like categorizing all my leads with money. My other thing is I'm starting to train other people, so have Zooms and webinars. And I don't want to just send a Zoom link. I want them to have the funnel of putting in their information in order to get the link or the webinar. So I'm accumulating all of their information, the phone numbers and emails. So that's the other thing where I've just like, everyone's like, when are you starting your weekly Zoom? I'm like, just wait.
So Facebook, you've got leads coming in through Facebook Messenger, which you're personally going into different groups and making posts, and people are messaging you or just commenting on the post. And
Correct.
the trouble is, how do you get that information off of Facebook into your list? Okay. And then you're starting a mentorship, or you're just running a Zoom?
It'll end up being a mentorship.
Okay.
I'm in Pace Morby's group, and
Me too.
Oh, you're in sub too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this makes it even easier. Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you understand my lingo.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I get the words.
Okay, so I'm in his owners club.
Okay.
He's helping all of us create courses. And he wants us all to have our own niche. and or like our avenue, and I'm really good at raising capital, and I also want to help women invest in real estate. And so my main target is by default going to be women who have money, with the ultimate goal of those women usually know other women with money. So educating them on how to raise capital. And then they're going to be like, hey, I know how to raise capital. Where do I put it? And I'll be like, oh, I have a fund, or I have a deal, or I have a place for you to put it. So that's
Okay.
like a big overview.
Got it. So you're in Owners Club and you have managed to get the niche of private money lending. Is there anybody else doing that, or is it just you?
They all need my help.
In the Owners Club? Like, you're just that good.
They're like, when are you going to start just offering free? Because I told them, I was like, I just want to start doing a weekly free Zoom for anyone that wants to learn how to raise capital. And then one for just the women in Owners Club that are kind of doing the same thing, and we're keeping each other accountable. I'm also kind of using that as like my test run, and I'm trying to acquire information on things I'm going to want to do like in my course based off of the conversations, the things the women are struggling with, their ultimate goals.
Cool. Okay. So, Owners Club, you're the head of the class in private money lending, raising capital. Everybody in Owners Club is also looking at you and saying, "Hey, Jill, we need your help. We need you to teach us, and we need your money."
Yeah. Yep.
So, what you're trying to figure out is, how do I help them? How do I give them the money I raised? And how do I teach them how to raise their own money?
Yes.
And how do I take all of their information and stick it inside Go High Level and make sense of it?
Yeah.
Got it. Well, as you know, Go High Level can do all sorts of crazy stuff. And as you also learned, Go High Level can do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Which makes us all go crazy.
Right, which makes us all go crazy. Exactly. And what I have found is that everybody's different. With like, if you're raising private money and somebody else is raising private money, they're two very different businesses. Some of the information we collect can be similar, but how we collect it, very different.
Okay.
Very different. So what my job is to not only bring you the system, but it's to untangle that chaos, that messy web that's like inside your head right now of, I want to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, because that's probably what's happening, right?
Untangle the mess was like the perfect analogy.
Okay, good. So that's the first job, is we need to untangle that mess, and we need to get it out of your head and put it on paper so we can lighten up your soul and your body and your mind, so you can start looking at it and tangling it up with other things now that you can physically put that on paper. So throughout the couple years I've been doing this, that's the first step we're going to take no matter what. Like, no matter whether you want me to go build this thing out for you and teach you how to use everything, and whatever that looks like, right? Before we get anywhere, like even inside Go High Level, we have to build a map. You and I have to sit down and talk for 2 hours and map something out so that we're now on the same page of everything you're trying to accomplish. And then once we have that map, we can say, okay, where are we going to start first?
Okay.
What's the most important thing? And from there, you can be like, Bill, that was amazing. I can do everything else. I'm great. Or you're saying, hey, I want a little bit of help, but I'm good. Or, Bill, I need all the help I could possibly get. I need to focus specifically on what I do, and that's it.
Okay.
Does it sound?
Sounds great.
Cool. So I think I have, let's see if I have time. Do you have time Monday?
Yes.
see. What time zone are you in?
Mountain. What about you?
That's right. East Coast. So
2 hours. Okay.
I have. Did you get up early?
Let's
Just
see.
say no. Say no.
Well, no, my girls get to school at 9. So I could start at 9. Well, hold on. Let's see. I could start at 9:30.
9:30
That'd be
to
11:30 your time.
11:30. I can 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Yeah, we could do that. I'll just have to make my meeting with Dominic Inglesi 30 minutes shorter, which is good. We'll be catching up. That's okay. So what we're gonna do on Monday is what I call build logic.
Okay.
And that's 2 hours of you and I sitting down virtually. And I use Miro. Have you ever used Miro? Cool. So it's real simple. It's the concept simple, right? We take Post-it notes, we write notes on them, and we organize them, and then we draw lines in between them.
Okay, like map.
That's exactly it. We're building a map because realistically, Go High Level is like a box of Legos.
Okay.
And if you're trying to build Hogwarts Castle out of a random box of Legos, it's never going to happen.
Right.
So we need the set of instructions and all the pieces and how they go together, and then we can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we would do on Monday, and that's $600. It's $597 for that.
Okay.
Cool. So let's get you scheduled for that. Right, just let me put it on the calendar here.
I got home from community camp last night.
Yeah.
I secretly went to both of them this year.
I don't know. How'd you do that? Did you wear a hat or something? A cowboy hat on one?
No. So 48 hours before the second one started, my friend was like, oh, no one's using my buddy pass ticket or whatever, my +1. And she's like, do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I'll book a flight right now.
Amazing.
So they said, you never know who holds the map to your treasure. And so you're like, we're going to build this map. I was like, found it.
Perfect. All right. What did we say? I said it was 9:30.
Mountain Standard.
9:30. So that's
11:30 for you.
It'll show me once I put it here. Let me share my screen so you can see what the heck I'm up to.
Okay.
This is how I use Go High Level, right? So, all right. So here we are. Like, are you familiar with this screen at all?
Yeah.
This is the conversations tab. So usually I'm going to go straight into opening up someone's contact when I'm talking to them. And this is something you'll be doing. Like, this is probably how you'll be operating.
Okay.
And I immediately always have my notes open so that when I'm talking, having a conversation on Zoom, I'm typing away. So that next time I meet with them, I can just kind of skim through this and be like, okay, I remember what we talked about. My biggest problem when I first started meeting lots of people, give me like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, I'd probably forget about you because you talk to a lot of people, right? Like all day, every day.
Totally. I've talked to hundreds of people and they're like, oh, we had a call last week. And I was like, oh yeah, wasn't that great? That was awesome. Did you learn anything?
Yeah, tell me what you learned. And you're like, all right, we learned this thing. And you're trying to like weave your way back into what the heck was going on in that conversation.
Totally.
No more. It's all right here.
Okay.
So from there, like I said, we're going to book a call. So we go over here to book an appointment. And I always book a meeting from a meeting. I'm a BAM fan. Book a meeting from a meeting. And we have the blueprint. Nope. It's called Build Logic. And that is Monday the 9th.
11:30.
It's
No.
11:30.
Where are you located?
I live just south of Daytona Beach and
Okay.
north of Orlando.
Okay, cool.
So 11:30 a.m. to 1:30. So it's 9:30 to 11:30 your time.
Okay.
So we got that going, and once it's done doing its little thing, the internet, Google Meet usually causes everything to run slowly, which it's good at. So appointment booked, and you'll see right away we've got appointment status update. You got the email, you got the text, and then you'll start to get, all the automations. And from my side, I can see what's happening here. We have a meeting. I can edit this and do everything I need to in there. But I just wanted to show you how I use it so you can start seeing what's going on there.
Okay.
And then I will create an invoice. Add a client. Is this the right email? I just lost
No,
something
I'm
at Gmail.
investing.
Let's go backwards. Let me make sure.
Probably. It's the one that you just, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good email for you.
Does it
Cool.
show?
No,
the
I
one that
did.
we got all the automated stuff from.
Here, let's do it again. Jill M investing at gmail.com.
Yep.
Cool. Add an item. Logic. Save. Let's make sure all this looks good. Taxes are in there. And then I will send this to you. Your invoice, text. All right, you'll be getting an email and a text with the payment link for there. Let me know when you get it. You should have already got it.
Got it.
Cool. If you want to click that through and click the pay button.
Mm-hmm.
While you're doing that, I will get Miro set up for us. And you don't have to do anything between now and then, but it's always helpful. We can move faster, and it'll free up your mind as well if you start earlier. Oops.
Ian.
Ian.
S-E-N. Mm-hmm.
Jensen, thank you for catching that.
Mm-hmm.
Then, let's see, I'll share this. That again. Guest. All right, you should also be getting an email from Miro, MIRO.com.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. It hasn't come yet.
Check your spam. Miro is always funny. I can send you the link to see who gets there quicker. Miro link trophy. All right, I just emailed you the link to the Miro as well.
Okay, that came through faster.
Cool. So that should work. Click the buttons, log into that. It's free to get in there. And I will see when you are able to get in. It'll pop up on my screen over here.
Enter a valid email.
Did you? Let's see. Used Jill M.
Investing at gmail.com.
Yeah, check your other email. Maybe the copy guest link. Try this one. Usually it works best with the link that comes straight from Miro, but sometimes it takes a while or it gets stuck in your spam. But I'll send you this other link. Maybe this one will work.
Okay, because it looks like this.
I can't really see what it says. Let me stop sharing the screen here.
It's okay.
All right, do it again. Join William Welch. Is there like a space perhaps before or after the email address? Maybe something happened there.
I just type it in and see. Jill. Oh, it worked that time.
Ah, hooray. Yeah, it drives me nuts. Did you copy and paste it? The email the first time?
Yeah, I just used the default one, like it automatically pops up. And that time I typed it in myself and it worked.
Nice. Nice. It's always the worst when it's like, it says exactly what it's supposed to, but then there's just like a space either on the front or the back.
Yeah. Check your email for the code.
Oh, it's still asking to go into the email for the code.
Yeah. Okay, I see all the colors. I see all the sticky notes.
Sweet. You're on your phone, so I probably won't be able to see your mouse, but you can probably see mine. Can you see my mouse on your phone?
You need to share your screen. Oh. Do you want me to do this from my computer?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, I can see you moving around.
Cool.
On the black.
So that's what's really fun about Miro is that if you click on something, you can move it, and it shows up on my screen. When we're both on desktop, our mouse, we can see each other's mouses, and we can do stuff simultaneously. So it's super fun.
Got it.
But I'll share my screen with you real quick. Okay. And this is, if you're going to do anything between now and Monday,
okay,
I would say just use these little Post-it notes, and if they're all too small, we can make them bigger. But you may just have to zoom in. So one thought per note. Just put thoughts on the notes. Whatever your business, whatever the things are, right? just plop them down on the notes.
Can you give
Whatever
me a
you can-
couple examples of what do you mean? Like what you mean?
Yeah, so we've got like, what's the name of your business?
Don't have one.
Sweet. Let's call it
Jillionaire Incorporated, Inc.
Jillionaire. Jill.
Jillionaire Inc.
Oh, I got a capital A in
Jillionaire
there
Inc.
somehow. Perfect.
Jillionaire Inc. Mm-hmm.
Good enough. Good enough. We're just making it up. So you raise capital,
Mm-hmm.
and what else? So you're talking to people on Facebook. So Facebook conversations. So basically, all that stuff you talked about earlier with owners clubs and deals and opportunities and meeting people and money and the
All these
questions
things.
all the things that are in your head that you're like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Here's what I normally do. Just get it out of your head. Whatever it is, put it down.
Okay.
What we're going to do is I'm going to look at this and I'm going to start arranging it into a way that fits for Go High Level. And I'm going to ask you 1,000 more other questions. Exactly.
This is just so great. This is so
Awesome.
great.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do on Monday. Like I said, you don't have to do anything between now and then. If you don't, doesn't matter. But if you do, it'll free up your mind and your body to think of other things.
Then we can navigate even more in the 2 hours then.
Exactly. So I will see you on Monday unless you have any other questions.
Nope. See you Monday.
Awesome. See ya.
Thank you.
Later.